Hopefully I can get a good one using this white picket fence, but low-key, every picket
You ain't gotta worry.
Good morning, New York City vlog, day 4. I already started getting ready and showering. I showered, I'm dressed, but I have to start my makeup, and then I was like, oh my god, I didn't even open up my vlog for day 4. And I didn't close out the vlog for day 3, so after Times Square, we were waiting for my brother to pick us up, and then while we were waiting, we were just sitting in Times Square, and then he picked us up, came back home, chilled as a family, went to sleep, and then now we're showering, and we're starting day 4. I'll catch you guys up in a second. Okay, well, before my sisters came in here, I was trying to say that, so today we're gonna go to the Jersey Pier, Jersey Shore, Jersey something. We're going to Jersey, and it's gonna be so much fun, but we have to wait till my brother comes home so we can go. So currently all the girls are just getting ready. I gotta flat iron my hair, do my makeup, the whole shebang. So I said it in the last video that I was gonna do an everyday makeup routine, and I can just do one super quick, nothing too dramatic. I'll show you guys like a quick little, this isn't like a you do it, you follow along. I have my hair pinned back, but it's not like a you follow me and you do it. It's like, watch me do it and tell me how you feel. First, I take this concealer palette I got online for like $3. It's not even maybe like $1, I don't know. And I take these 2 shades right there, and then I take a concealer brush, and then I just cover up little like freckles and stuff. Also, I'm gonna be looking in the mirror behind while I do this. I completely forgot to prime my face. Perfect. So actually, the first thing I actually do is I prime. Oh, I'm such a freaking idiot. But there's only like a specific places I need to prime. Since I already concealed, I'm just gonna just prime the places that don't have concealer or the main areas. Okay, now since I've concealed and primed, I'm gonna start foundation. So when I apply my foundation, I use a flat brush because I feel like that helps me get all the foundation everywhere. And then the 3 foundations I use is the matte Poreless Fit Me foundation by Maybelline in the shade 355 Coconut. I also use the Revlon Airbrush Effect Photo Finish in the shade Cappuccino, but I'm not using these together. I'm just showing you the foundations I use. I also use the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible in the shade 112 Cocoa. And then I also use BB cream in the shade medium/deep bronze. This has sunscreen in it, so I only use it for sunny days, and today is not super sunny. So I'm gonna just be using my matte just to stay matte. Matte it up, sis. And then I just put it everywhere. For foundation, I really try to make sure I have good coverage on my cheeks because that's where I have a lot of discoloration. And then I go back around to double check any extra areas like foreheads and stuff, but I really make sure my cheeks are really covered. So I'm still putting my foundation on, but you can see the coverage on my cheeks is pretty good. Might have to go back in for like another layer. So now I'm currently going back in with you could say a 3rd layer of foundation. I really like a nice full coverage, but I like to stay matte. Some people like dewy skin. I don't. I prefer matte because I have already oily skin. But I'm starting to get combination dry too, but I have naturally oily skin. So if I wear dewy foundation, then my skin starts to get oily. Dewy plus oil is probably the worst combination in the world. And right when I'm done with my foundation, right away, I like to set it with a powder just so everything is kind of locked in place. And just because your foundation is basically your base, you work off of the foundation when you do your concealer, when you do everything else. So I just try to basically make sure that my base, like a white piece of paper when you're writing, is the best, and then you work off of that. And I have all the coverage that I wanted. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's just right. Then I go in with concealer, but I have to go wash my hands because I put foundation on the back of my hand, and I usually put concealer on the back of my hand. So for concealer, I live by my LA Girl concealer because they have the best shades for dark skin, but I also have been loving my NYX Gotcha Covered Coverage Total. This concealer is honestly one of the best concealers I've ever used. It's thick. It really brightens your face up. Honestly, it's tiny, but I got my sister one, I got me one. It's honestly amazing. And this is the shade Sand Sable, GCC08, I don't know, but it looks like this. I got it from Ulta Beauty. And I use that same concealer brush I used in the beginning to conceal my pimples and stuff. I use that. And then I applied my concealer on the back of my hand just a little bit because this foundation is so thick and rich that it honestly, you see, that was just a little bit. And it honestly goes a long way just for even a little bit. So you really don't need that much. But my favorite part of makeup is concealer because it just does like wonders in your pictures and selfies and stuff. It really makes everything stand out. If you're tired, like since I have lash extensions, when I'm tired or like have to do my makeup, all I do is I put on concealer and mascara on my bottom lash lid or bottom lashes because it really wakes your skin up. But yeah, let me get this done and I'll show you where I'm at when I'm finished. So I just finished putting my concealer on, and right when I'm finished with my concealer, I wait because this is a little trick. If you put your concealer on and you wait a second, maybe like if you wait like a minute or two and then you blend it in, it like moves easier and it makes it just makes it look like better and fresher, I guess. I always do it, so I always wait a second. It's like baking, but with concealer. So now I'm just brushing my brows because usually right after, while I bake, if not right after I bake, I do my eyebrows. Now, if you've ever seen me do a makeup tutorial or watch my other one, you would know that I do not fill in my brows. I do it a little bit differently because I don't really like filling in my brows. Like I always say, it makes me feel gross. I'm just gonna do a light spritz with my Mario Tabasco Skin Rose Water. Just lightly. I usually don't, but something's telling me to. And I don't put concealer over here, but after I blend an area that has a lot of concealer, I usually put it right there because I do a little contour. Nothing too dramatic. I'll go like this. Nothing too dramatic. I don't need to contour my nose and my face and my forehead. And then I get into contouring under my eye. I mean, blending. I usually try to bring it all the way down. But then again, everyone has their own method. If you have any tips and tricks I should do when it comes to makeup, feel free to leave them down below. But honestly, spraying my beauty blender actually helped it move around really fast because usually it never takes that quick to blend it in. Now that I'm blended in, I take my Fulcrum Face loose setting face, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and then I'm about to bake my face. I recommend for darker skin girls or for girls who are not white, even Hispanic girls. If you're dark, always don't use a white setting spray loose powder, because I used to do that and I used to look like a ghost. And then someone recommended me, like, hey, use one that's like yellow or brown, because it's better for your skin. You're not white. Don't use white products that are made for white people, you know? After I do that, or while I'm baking, I take my eyeshadow palette. I don't have contour. I could never find one of my shades, so I gave up. But I take this dark brown right there, and I mix it with that dark brown. So these two shades, like this. And this is a contour brush I got from Ipsy. Okay, so you saw how I brushed my eyebrows with the spoolie thing. Now, my eyebrows are pretty thick, kind of. They're not thick, but they're like decent, like big. So what I do is I take my concealer brush that I've been using and I draw a line straight under. You might have to add extra concealer, but I just draw a line right under my brow. I follow the shape of my brow, and then after I draw that line, I bring the concealer towards my eyelid. Now it looks weird right now, but just give it a second. So that was that brow, and I'm about to do the same thing to this brow. I draw the line, I bring the concealer down. Now I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and then blend it in while I wait for that. I'm gonna take this and wipe away my bake. So, you see how kind of like now it's kind of like, I guess you could say, oxidized, which is perfect because that's exactly what I wanted. And I'm gonna bring it down to my eyelids, because you know what you can also use your concealer for? You can use it as a base for eyeshadow. Now my eyebrows look really big and they have a shape to it. I don't need to bake my eyebrows. And then I go in with the Benefit Gimme Brow. It's basically like a brush for your eyebrows, and it has just like a little fill-in stuff, but not really. It's basically like a brush, like I just said. And I literally just go in and I brush the little hairs in the front up, because I like having a fade on my eyebrows. Sounds weird, right? And then I brush my brows, and boom. That's legitimately all I do for my eyebrows. Since I'm wearing white pants today, I'll show you my outfit later. I'm gonna put white eyeliner on. And white eyeliner makes your eyes appear bigger. It makes your waterline bigger. I use this one for my bottom lid. And since I'm wearing eyelash extensions, all I'm gonna do is brush out my eyelash extensions with a spoolie with this, and then put this mascara on my bottom lid. Now I'm just gonna set my forehead and stuff again. I smile a lot, so I have to get the areas around my mouth. And now I'm about to do highlight. For highlight, I like using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I have my palette's called That Glow. I think it's the best palette for dark skin. I'm gonna go in with Golden Bronze and Sunburst and mix those two together. But I put Golden Bronze on my nose. Here, 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 and above your lip. I mix these two shades together. I like abusing it and putting a lot, so it's really shiny. I think I'm gonna go in with a nude purple. But let's see, if I don't like it, I'll add lip gloss to it. And that is all for this makeup look. Very bronze. Very, very bronze. But I think I'm gonna change the lip color because it's a little dramatic. But yeah, probably. Currently waiting for my brother to come back so he can head to Jersey. Look at my pink luscious lips for the Jersey boys. Pink lips for the Jersey boy. Came through dripping. Since we still haven't left the house and it's 6 o'clock and the sun sets at 8:30, we haven't left for Jersey yet. So now me and my sister are just trying to take cute pictures while the sun's still out because the scenery over here is really nice. So don't forget to peep my Instagram right here for pictures and check me out. But we're just taking pictures right now. Hopefully I can get a good one using this white picket fence. But low-key, every picture I've taken so far has came out really pretty. So I really want you guys to check out my pictures in New York on my Instagram. Yeah.
Come and get around. Come and get around.
Friday night, it's going down. Words up, being a girlfriends, all in town. Isn't that so weird? You can go from having no light at all right here to having ooey gooey, drippy, came through dripping type skin right here. But we just really want to go to the pier because there's more scenery over there. There's scenery here, but it's not like at the pier where you know there'll be things you can take pictures with that are like guaranteed, like the water, roller coaster, like a Ferris. You could have a Ferris wheel in the background or something. I mean, the pier will probably still be cool at nighttime, but it's like my parents just went to the grocery store to return something. My brother has to send emails to his boss or whatever. So it's just like we're just taking up more and more and more and more time. Okay, so we're in Jersey City right now, but we're at the Liberty State Park and the Statue of Liberty. You probably can't see it. Oh, you probably can. It's right there. It's literally right there. And then Ellis Island, where the immigrants came from and whatever year they came from. Not trying to disrespect anybody because my parents are immigrants too. Is right next to it, and then we're right here at the view. So yeah, my parents are immigrants too. So yeah, we are going to the Jersey Pier tomorrow, but we're in Jersey City right now, and that's where in New York. I love you so much. Love New York. I love New York. I want to stay here. I want to stay here.
Just land the big jet on the runway, boy. Love when it's set from a distance, boy.
Now going home. What do you have to say, Mom?
Well, that was beautiful. We enjoyed it.
We are enjoying ourselves. The city behind us and the Ketchup family in New York City. So the day is officially over. And at the end of the day, you take your makeup off. But it turned out good. Well, it's halfway up now, but it turned out good. Face is all clear now, but that wraps it up for day 4 in NYC. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. Even though the morning started off slow, it ended off nicely. And tomorrow we have an even bigger day ahead. Manhattan, the bridge, Jersey Shore Pier. So tomorrow is gonna be every day. Lately has been amazing. So I'm glad I can say goodnight on a good note. See you tomorrow.
Come and get around now. So baby, come and get it right now.